Hello, good evening, Ganesh, Jayant, Chinmay, Burudev,
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening.
Sachin, Ankit,
Good
Subhash.
evening, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Ganesh. How are you?
Good, sir.
Good.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ashok. Okay. So, any update in presentation?
Yes, sir.
Jayant, do you want to
Sir,
share your
it's completed, sir.
Sir, complete,
completed?
sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Who wants to share the screen? Ganesh,
Yes, sir.
please share.
Yes, sir.
Presentation for what? Materials, yes?
Yes, material and
Materials
grain.
and green. Perfect. So, Ganesh, just go one by one, okay? Please explain each and every point, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, screen is
First,
visible.
we start the materials.
Hmm.
Materials. General strategy for selecting materials in automotive plastic parts. If we have to select any material for plastic parts, then what are the points considered?
Okay.
First is functionality, properties, versus application where this part is fit,
Hmm.
additives,
Perfect.
and interventions.
Okay.
Then general strategy of selecting material. Functional of part is mechanical properties. In mechanical properties, strength, impact, and fatigue.
Okay.
Then thermal stability. SDT means heat deflection temperature,
Okay.
which is used in dashboards
Okay.
because dashboards is near to engine,
Perfect.
so that's why it is used. Then surface finish and aesthetic,
Okay.
durability and weather resistance, UV and moisture. UV related to outer parts like bumper we
Ultraviolet.
use.
Yeah.
Yes. Then cost and manufacturing process. Cost should be low,
Hmm.
and which manufacturing process we use, injection molding, etc.
Perfect.
Then automatic plastic parts and materials list. Parts name are there, IP, center console, glow box, and these are the material which is used for that part. Instrument panel, polycarbonate plus ABS. Center console, polycarbonate for ABS. These
Okay.
are all list, all parts list.
Perfect.
Typical
Uh,
material used
Ganesh,
means
please zoom out.
general material.
Ganesh, please zoom out little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay now.
Uh,
Or otherwise, you can put this in
tip,
presentation mode. You can activate the presentation mode. The last one. Right. 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 The fourth one. Fourth one. Yeah. That. Right side. Right side. Yeah. That one. Click on OK. Okay. Yes.
typical materials used in general, which are the materials used? Polypropylene because it is lightweight, used in bumpers, trims, and density also low, 0.90. Uh, Same ABS,
Okay.
polyurethane,
Again.
polycarbonate,
Yes. Ganesh.
polyvinyl chloride.
Ganesh, so if you're mentioning the
Yes,
density, you should know the unit, okay? It is the
okay,
unit of density is 0.90 gram per centimeter cube, okay?
okay.
Okay, you should know the unit, okay?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Yes, yes,
सर इट
Prashant.
इज मैंडेटरी टू मीन्स जो भी अभी दिया है बम्पर के लिए तो ये मैंडेटरी रहता है कि यही मटेरियल बम्पर के लिए यूज
No,
होगा
no, no, no,
ऑलवेज
no, but see, we have the benchmark, okay? We will never change the material. 19 in 99% cases, we will just carry over our benchmark, our previous project strategy, material, okay?
Yes.
Yes, so mostly in 99 cases, 99% cases, material will be same. Okay. Yes, Ganesh.
What are the reasons for using specific materials?
Hmm.
So polypropylene use. So what is the reason? Impact resistance. It is good for polypropylene.
Okay.
Or ABS and polycarbonates. It is good for aesthetic, visually good, and
Okay.
surface finish is also good.
Okay.
Then polypropylene for weight reduction.
Okay.
Low weight polycarbonate, polypropylene has low weight. Then cost
Okay.
effectiveness, polypropylene and
Ganesh,
PVC.
why you have
Yes.
mentioned the fuel efficiency?
Because its polypropylene density is low,
Hmm.
so fuel efficiency is good for engine. Weight
How
is
how
low, so that's fuel efficiency.
Yes. Means what we are trying to do, we want to maintain the strength of the part. Okay. In FE also in crash test, part should not break. Okay. The functionality should also maintain, but again we will try to reduce the weight. If you are reducing the weight of the car, fuel efficiency will increase. Okay.
Okay. Key material properties: tensile strength, impact strength, flexure strength, heat deflection temperature, density, affects fuel economy, and ultraviolet resistance.
Okay.
Then this is the table for material properties comparison. I take each material, its
Hmm.
density, its tensile strength, its impact strength, and deflection temperature.
Okay, so
Each unit have
everyone,
gram per centimeter.
yes. So from this table, it is not important that you should know what is the tensile strength, what is the impact strength. No one is going to ask you, okay? What is important? The density column is very important. If you are taking the PP, you should know what is the density of PP. Okay, if you want to use the ABS, you should know what is the density of ABS. Okay, Ganesh,
Yes, sir.
you should able to tell it is in gram. Okay, it is in gram per centimeter cube.
Yes, sir. Gram per. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
perfect.
Okay.
PVC, GFRP, what is that? Graphene, GFRP,
Glass
glass
fiber
fiber,
reinforced for
reinforced
plastic.
plastic. Okay,
Reinforced plastic.
yes.
Material additives in automotive plastic, which are the material additives we use.
Hmm.
Tal. It is used for stiffness, dimension, stability. It is used in polypropylene.
Perfect.
Glass fibers, strength where we need strength or great heat resistance. We use glass fibers. We use for safety purpose flame retardants like ABS enclosure,
Oh, what
some
is this, Ganesh?
electrical.
What is this? Flame
Yes.
retardant means?
Uh, Sir, it is related to heat, where means our part is close to engine or
Hmm.
something electrical
Yes.
wiring,
Hmm.
packing. So
Yes.
there it
S-
is used.
Okay. See, for each and every material, even though for foam, plastic, leather, trims, okay, we have the burning factor, okay? We have the flame rate. Means if in accident case, if there is any fire, okay? So what is the burning rate of that material? It is also important. So that is the flame retardant, okay? So
Okay.
also in previous session I mentioned if there is any heat dissipation, sorry, okay, is there any sliding mechanism? If the heat is, if because of sliding, if or the friction is there, okay, there will be the generation of heat. So in that cases we will use ABS. Okay. Okay, Ganesh.
Yes, sir.
Then UV
Yes, sir.
stabilizer,
Then
aesthetic.
it is related to bumper
Okay,
outer parts. UV
okay,
stabilizers, flexibility, PVC, polyvinyl carbonate parts.
okay.
Then additive percentage
Hmm,
with material polypropylene 10 to 30% talc we add,
hmm.
and optional glass fiber we add.
Okay, so Ganesh,
In
Ganesh,
ABS,
in this case,
yes,
okay. Now, in previous slide, you have mentioned what is the importance of talc and what is the importance of glass fiber. Okay. So, anyone will ask you, okay, you are adding PP, you have used PP in your project. Okay. Okay. For the front bumper, let's say for the front bumper, you have used PP. So, what was the additives? So, you can mention 10 to 30 for I have used talc percent of 15%, okay, 50% talc plus 20% glass fiber. So you should know what is the use of talc. Okay, someone will ask you why you added talc and why you have created the composition of talc and glass fiber. So you should able to mention talc, what is the purpose of talc you added, and what is the purpose of glass fiber.
yes, sir. It is in next slide. Yes, sir. It is there.
Okay,
And then some interview questions and answers for
okay,
material. Which are the factors for material selection?
okay.
As we discussed, functionality,
Hmm.
cost,
Yes.
aesthetic impact resistance.
Hmm.
Why is it widely used? Because low weight, flexible.
Okay.
Then role of glass fiber reinforcement. It adds strength, stiffness. That's why it is used.
Okay. Good.
These are some questions. And then why not thermal cells?
Th-
Because it
Hmm.
cannot be remelted or reshaped.
Perfect.
That's why
Yes.
we use thermoplastics.
Perfect.
Then advantage of composites, same for strength,
Hmm. Glass
stiffness.
fiber. Yes.
Yes, and role of talc and glass fibers to
Okay.
add the strength, stiffness.
Hmm.
These are the things. And the importance of the is low weight, so cost is low, fuel efficiency is good.
Hmm.
These are the questions.
Perfect.
Final tips for interview means which material is used, where and why.
Yes.
As we discussed earlier.
Hmm.
And, testing standards ISO and ASTM.
Perfect.
These are material slide. Graining.
Okay.
Uh, the material is okay. Any
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Good.
points?
Ganesh.
Okay. Graining.
Hmm.
Graining in automotive plastic parts. What are the points we consider in graining? Design consideration, its process, and what are the questions interviewer asks?
Okay.
What is graining? Graining is a surface texture applied to plastic parts to
Perfect.
improve its visual appeal, feel, functional performance.
Yes.
Also, it is hides the scratches, sink mark, gives good feel.
Yes. Again, can you please explain what is the last two word? Can you read the last two word? Reduce
And reduces glare.
means what?
I don't understand. Glare means
Glare means
like I
suppose,
think
yeah, light. Yes, Ganesh, light. Okay. Suppose you're driving the car, okay?
Yes.
You're driving your car, and suppose there is a sun in front of you, okay? So the reflection of sun will be visible on the dashboard. Yes? And just imagine your dashboard is
Yes.
completely glossy. What will happen? If the dashboard door panels are glossy, what will happen?
It reflects on our eyes.
Yes,
Reflects. Yes.
reflection will be more, it will be disturbing while driving. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you
Yes.
are adding grain on the plastic parts on the surface, smooth surface, what will happen? You are creating that surface rough. Yes, you are converting that glossy surface into rough surface. Yes, so there will be no reflection,
Yes.
or the reflection will be reduced to 5-10%. Clear? Reduced glare means
Yes, sir.
yes, Jayant. Okay, Jayant, in doubt? Okay, next.
Introduction to graining. What is meant by graining? Surface texture applied to plastic parts.
Hmm.
Why it is used? Inches aesthetic. Visual appeal is good. Gives tactical feel and functionality.
Good.
It is used in instrument panel, IP, door trims, consoles, pillars.
Perfect.
Benefits. What we given has scratches, has sink mark, reduces glare.
Perfect.
Objectives of graining. And enhance aesthetic, ladder like matte wood finish, improve ergonomics, soft touch will be get,
Okay.
reduce gloss and reflections.
Perfect.
It's ensure uniform appearance across interior
Increase
parts.
increase durability, scratch and wear.
Durability,
Hmm.
scratch and wear.
Okay.
Graining process. What are the graining process? Two, chemical etching and laser etching.
Yeah.
Chemical etching means acid base, and laser etching means precise and advanced.
Precise and advanced. Yes.
This is yes. This we apply to a tool surface,
Yes.
and depth will be 0.02 to 0.25 mm. This is important.
Yeah.
Depth
This is very important.
0.02 to the range. Then this is important. Types of grain. Leather grain most commonly used.
Hmm.
Geometrical grain like dots, lines, and patterns, and custom design grain OEMs basically.
Yes.
Sir, this point I not get it. Custom design
This
grain.
thing we discussed, the graining details, the grade will be provided by OEM. Okay. Most of the OEM have their own grade. Okay. They have specific pattern. Okay.
Mm.
So they will provide us the information. What should be the grain and what will be the geometrical pattern. Okay. Custom.
Means they have a ready-made already made from
Predefined,
their
not
side.
ready-made, predefined. We can call it as predefined. Okay.
Okay. Design consideration for graining. Draft angle plus 1 degree to 3 degree we added for gaining parts
Hmm.
to avoid the scratch resistance. So we
Yes.
add the extra angle 1 degree to 3 degree.
No, 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 no. Ganesh.
Mm,
See,
mm.
what is draft angle 1 degree to 3 degree? Can you open our yesterday's screenshot? The red and green part. Do you have WhatsApp open on your screen? Go to our group. Okay, no issue.
Sir, this angle depends on
depth, no?
Yeah, depth. But anyhow, see, depth will be the common. Yeah, as Ganesh mentioned, 0.01 to 0.25. Okay, so it is very small depth. Okay, Ganesh, let me share my screen. Okay, for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
See, if suppose I think we have the yesterday's screenshot. Yeah, this one. Remember, Ganesh, we discussed this face should not be vertical, it should be with 7 degree or 3 degree. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Because just imagine I will draw this green face over here, okay, little bit zoom, okay. So let's imagine this is the this is that face, okay, with 3 degree. What is the minimum requirement? 3 degree, 1 to 3 degree, okay. Again, if you are giving 3 degree, it is good, no issue. Okay, now you want to add grain. Okay, so how will be the graining? Surface, then again downside, again upside, again surface, again down, again upside, again surface, again down, again upside, again surface, again down, again upside. Are you getting yes or no? Yes. So
Yes, sir.
if you notice, can you see this face? Can you see this face?
Yes, sir.
So this should be clear in upside direction, yes or no? This small faces, yes or no? In
Yes, sir.
MTD.
Yes, sir.
So that's why this face should be in 3 degree. Got it? Imagine now the red part means this one, this portion. Just imagine this one. Tell me, how will the graining? Can you add graining in MTD? Is it possible in red part?
No, sir.
Ganesh, see, this will the graining. How will the cutout? The depth of 0.25. Remember? Like this. Is it okay for tooling? Ganesh, Ashok, others, Sachin, Shweta?
No, sir.
No. Ganesh, are you
No, sir.
there?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason why it should be on 3 degree. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ganesh, you can share your screen now.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Ashok.
Sir means on that surface we apply grain means that
Hmm.
surface in at least 7 degree, but grainings required 3 degree.
Yes,
It is correct
yes, 1 to 3 degree. Yes,
for
but
graining, but that surface at least 7 degree.
no, no, surface can be on 3 degree, no issue. Okay, surface can be
Yes,
on 3 degree as well. We discussed this point in our last session. See, if you are keeping if you want to keep 7 degree, it is safe side. Okay, no issue. Okay, so sometime 3 can be critical, 2 degree will be critical, 1 degree will be more critical. ओके, जितना ज़्यादा रखोगे उतना अच्छा ही है. Yes,
yes, sir.
clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Ganesh, you can share your screen. Perfect. To share your screen, stop sharing.
Then
Hmm?
hmm, visible, sir.
Yes, it's visible.
Then grain direction must be defined in drawings. We have
Yeah,
to define in drawing
this
grain
uh
direction.
this we discussed yesterday. Yes, in last session. Yes, Ganesh.
Yes, sir.
Good. Then
Avoid mismatch at parting line.
Yes.
Means at parting line, graining should be uniform.
Hmm. Uniform depth
Then uniform depth. Yes, depth should be uniform all over graining.
for consistent
Initial surface
appearance.
appearance. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
मतलब यूनिफॉर्म इट शुड बी यूनिफॉर्म ऐसे विजुअल के लिए यूनिफॉर्म दिखना चाहिए यस देन
Yes. Yes. Sir, in depth, how we check depth is uniform
no no we
by
can't check
our
we
motor.
can't check see in design in 3D we will
Okay.
never design the grains okay it will be only done in machining we will just mention it in our drawing okay
Okay.
yes
Then material influence. What is the material? Which are the material influence on graining?
hmm
PP, talc, ABS, PC plus, ABS, PVC, TPO. Shrinkage impacts clarity of grain.
yes
Then talc fill,
what is
talc
what is
fill.
shrinkage Ganesh
Shrinkage means material is not uniformly cooling.
yes
So
not
material
uniformly cooling
shrinks.
means if the length of your plastic part is 100 mm and if you are doing the plastic injection so in solidification the length will be reduced by 0.01 or 0.05 mm yes in solidification of
Yes.
plastic so that is the shrinkage the length instead of 100 mm you will get it 9 you will get 99.99 like this yes you will not get 100% 100 mm perfectly so what is the reason because it will shrink the length will reduce little bit in solidification process okay
Yes, sir. Means a warpage.
Mm, no warpage is something different
Okay.
Ganesh just check Ganesh please check the defects in plastics okay you'll find okay
Okay. Okay, sir.
then talc filled
Then
pp reduce sharpness
this of grains
okay good
gives premium feel,
hmm
soft touch coating on grain surface, good feel.
yes
Quality standards for grain OEM standards. These are the standards. Then which are the test performed on grain for graining, scratch resistance, gloss measurement, visual inspection under sunlight, and wear and tear cycle testing.
perfect
Common defects in graining, which are the defects we observed in graining. Grain depth is not okay, shallow,
hmm
non-uniform grain
hmm
flow, gloss variation, grain fading at sharp corners, or polished or under each the tool surfaces. Tool surfaces are
yes
not okay.
what is gloss variation Ganesh gloss
Mm,
variation
mm,
glossy surface remember just now we discussed glossy means the fully reflecting surface so if you are the grain part if suppose the dashboard is having the graining on the top surface the reflection should be uniform yes
yes, sir.
if the graining is uniform you will get the reflections uniform otherwise in some portion it will be glossy on some portion it will be grain okay this will be the issue so that is gloss variation okay
Okay.
next
Best practices we are used in graining. Always define grain direction in drawings.
hmm
Provide extra reference draft angle 1 degree to 3 degree.
Perfect.
Uh, Maintain consistent wall thickness, uniform wall thickness.
Hmm.
Ensure styling approval before tool etching.
Good.
And, validate with master section.
Good.
Interview questions and ask answers on graining, which are the interview questions.
Hmm.
Why extra draft required for grain the parts? To avoid scratches and sticking during
Hmm.
injection.
Yes.
This is important. How you define grain direction in drawings? By arrow or symbol aligned with styling. Typical depth value 0.02 to 0.25 mm. And difference between chemical and laser etching. Chemical is acid base, random, laser etching means precise and repeatable.
Precise and
How
repeatable.
precise? Yes. How to avoid mismatch at parting line. Be careful, design the tool and the location of parting line is okay.
Hmm.
Conclusion. What is the summary? Graining enhances the aesthetic, ergonomics, and durability. We need to collaboration between styling, design, and tooling team.
Perfect.
Proper depth required for graining,
Hmm.
material choice, and uniform depth are these are the important ones
Keys.
for graining.
Yeah.
Critical for premium automotive interior design.
Perfect. Excellent,
And
Ganesh. Excellent. Good. So I think you have covered means maximum points you have covered. Okay. Okay. Any
yes, sir.
additional point? Ashok, Sachin, Jayant, Biridev, Shweta, Subhajit, Chinmay, Raja, Prashant. Any additional point which we miss in this presentation?
No, sir. All are covered.
Perfect, Ganesh. Excellent. Good. Okay.
सर सर मैंने
Yes.
इंस्टाग्राम रील पे देखा था एक बार
Hmm.
आंटी चाइना का है ना कुछ
Hmm.
उसमें सर विनाइल भी अप्लाई करते हैं सर या
Yes.
सरफेस के
Yes.
ऊपर
Yes.
डैशबोर्ड के ऊपर
Yes. Vinyl apply करते हैं. Yes. If they are not applying grain, they will apply leather. They will wrap the leather on fabric. Yes. Mostly in premium car, you will find leather on the dashboard, black, brown, red. Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Any other point, Jayant, Chinmay? Okay. What is the status of your profiles?
Sir,
Yes, Ganesh.
sir, in materials sometimes for ABS they give polycarbonate plus ABS for dashboard.
Hmm.
So why two materials? Why two materials?
It depends. See, it will change the property. Okay, if they are combining like PC plus ABS, just to add the property of both material and to means what PP has the separate characteristic. ABS is good for the strength, heat, okay, and PP is for the flexibility. Okay, if you combine both in proper ratio, you will get the both properties. Yes, Ganesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what should be the ratio and all? This is not our responsibility. Okay, we just we should have the overall knowledge of material and all, but again we have the expert for the materials. They will decide what should be the ratio and all. Otherwise we will carry over from our previous project. Yes, Ganesh, clear?
सर आई थिंक सर मैं भी अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन करना चाहता हूँ, कर दूँ मैं?
एजेंट
ओके, बट सर आई एम नॉट, मैंने पॉइंट को नहीं किया, बट मेरे कंप्लीट है, बस उसको करने वाला था मैं। ठीक है,
नो इशू जस्ट पुट इट इन प्रेजेंटेशन मोड
या सर, in the presentation I have mentioned the plastic material specification and working condition. And सर फर्स्ट जो मोस्टली जो मेरे को फिर पूछा भी था क्वेश्चन वाला कि व्हाट इज द प्लास्टिक, अरे दिस इज द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ प्लास्टिक सर, कि प्लास्टिक होती क्या है। तो आई विल ओनली मेंशन कि प्लास्टिक इज ऑर्गेनिक पॉलीमर विच मेड अप टू डिफरेंट नेचुरल एंड सिंथेटिक कंपोनेंट। ठीक, जो ऑर्गेनिक कंपोनेंट होते हैं मोस्टली होते हैं कार्बन, तो कार्बन कंपोनेंट होते हैं, उसके अंदर हम जो अदर एलिमेंट है हाइड्रोजन और सिलिकॉन हो गया, नाइट्रोजन हो गया, इसको कंबाइन करके जो एक नेचुरल प्रोडक्ट बनता है जिसको बोला प्लास्टिक सर।
यस
एंड सर हम प्लास्टिक को मोस्टली दो पार्टों में डिफाइन करते हैं। फर्स्ट है थर्मोप्लास्टिक एंड सेकंड थर्मोस्टेटिक प्लास्टिक सर। जो हमारी जो थर्मो प्लास्टिक होती है सर, उसके मैंने कुछ की पॉइंट इसमें डाले हैं। फर्स्ट दो सर का जो थर्मोप्लास्टिक होता है वो रीमोल्ड रीयूज कर सकते हैं उसको। देन
यस
ये सॉफ्ट होता है कंपेरिजन फॉर थर्मोसेटिंग के रिस्पेक्ट में। एंड थर्ड इसका लो मॉलिक्यूलर वेट होता है थर्मोसेटिंग के रिस्पेक्ट में। और सर ये इसको हम मोस्टली जो मैक्सिमम मतलब जो अब टेम्परेचर होता है 150 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड तक के टेम्परेचर तक हम इसको यूज करते हैं। एंड इसका सर लो मेल्टिंग पॉइंट होता है कंपेरिजन फॉर थर्मोसेटिंग
यस
प्लास्टिक। ठीक है, और इसमें जो जो मोस्ट कॉमन जो मेटेरियल होते हैं थर्मोप्लास्टिक में, जो वो हो गया एचडीपी, एबीएस, पीवीसी एंड पीपी। सर कम टू द थर्मोसेटिंग, सो सेम इज द नॉट अ रिमोल्ड, यानी एक बार इसको कोई भी शेप एंड या कोई भी प्रोडक्ट हम डिजाइन कर डिफाइन कर दिया तो हम उस प्रोडक्ट को बाद में रिमोल्ड नहीं कर सकते, तो ओनली फर्स्ट टाइम दे कैन यूज। और सर ये मोस्टली हार्ड होता है कंपेयर फॉर थर्मोप्लास्टिक के में। और इसके अंदर हाई मॉलिक्यूलर वेट होता है, जिससे इसका वेट भी रिस्पेक्ट फॉर थर्मोप्लास्टिक के रिस्पेक्ट में ज़्यादा होता है थर्मोसेटिंग का। और इसको सर मोस्टली जो जहाँ पर हाई टेम्परेचर होता है वहाँ यूज़ करते हैं थर्मोसेटिंग को। 3 डिग्री 300 डिग्री के आसपास का टेम्परेचर
यस
वहाँ यूज़ करते हैं। एंड हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट होता है। देन थर्ड इज हाई टेंसल स्ट्रेंथ होती है, हार्डनेस होता है, ब्रिटलनेस। देन द थर्मोप्लास्टिक, इसमें दो मटेरियल मैंने लगाया, एक तो डीएपी एंड एक एमएफ सर।
ओके
ठीक है, अब आते सर जो जो
डीएपी मतलब मींस लॉन्ग फॉर्म।
अभी मेरे को उसका प्रॉपर नहीं है, बताऊंगा मेरे को उसका नहीं, नॉलेज नहीं है थोड़ा। ठीक है, तो अब सर मैं आप बता दूंगा ना, तो अभी मैंने प्रॉपर बनाई नहीं है ना, इनिशियली था ये। अब सर इसमें आते हैं जो मोस्ट जो कार होते हैं, कार कंपोनेंट होते हैं, वहाँ कौन कौन सी प्लास्टिक होती है सर। जो मेरे को एक इमेज मिली थी सर, आई थिंक सर दिस जो इमेज है सर ज़्यादा सुटेबल और अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए कहाँ यूज़ करते हैं क्या सर। तो सर जो मोस्टली जो हमारा डैशबोर्ड होता है वहाँ पीपी यूज़ करते हैं, एबीएस यूज़ करते हैं एंड पीसी यूज़ करते हैं सर। और जो ग्लास इंटरलेयर होता है उसमें पीबी भी यूज़ करते हैं सर। और जो लाइटिंग के लिए यूज़ करते हैं सर पीसी, पीएमएम में एबीएस और पीवीटी। तो सर इसमें मोस्टली जो कॉमन यूज करते हैं हम उसमें मेंशन है सर, एक बार आप देख लेना जिसको भी देखना है इसमें। बम्पर के लिए सर पीपी, एबीएस, पीसी और पीवीटी यूज करते हैं सर। सर पीवीटी क्या होता है सर? पीवीटी आई डोंट नो सर।
Okay, I think we'll have to check this one.
ओके ओके ओके
Okay.
ओके, तो सर कम टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड सर। सर ये मोस्ट कॉमन मटेरियल है जो प्लास्टिक यूज करते हैं ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री में सर। ठीक है, एक पीएमएम हो गया, पॉलीमेथिल पॉलीमेथिलेन मेथे एक्रेलेट सर। और पीसी हो गया पॉलीकार्बोनेट। पी हो गया हमारा पॉलीएथिलीन। पीपी पॉलीप्रोपिलेन। और सर जो हमारा पीईटी और पीईटी होता है जो पॉलीएथिलीन ट्राइपेथिलेट। एंड पीवी होता है पॉलीविनाइल क्लोराइड सर। और एवी होता है एक्रोलेट। ब्यूटेरिन स्टीरिन सर।
Yes.
अब या सर।
Hello, sir.
हाँ
Yes, sir.
बताइए।
PA66 means which material, sir? We call PA66.
PA6
Anyone?
is
Yeah.
uh I have used nylon 66. What is PA6? We will have to check again, okay? See, 66, what is the meaning of 66? It is a percent, I think. Okay?
यस सर, आई थिंक परसेंटेज होती है सर, क्या
Yes.
क्या यूज करते हैं सर? देखो सर, जब मेरा मास्टर्स जब मैंने डिजाइन वो किया था सर, तो उसमें मैंने एल्यूमिनियम पे काम किया था।
Hmm.
तो 70 एल्यूमिनियम था, 7075 2024, ठीक है। ये मटेरियल के ग्रेड है सर। जो 7075 और 2024 सर, इससे ना प्रॉपर हम रेशियो के हिसाब से क्या यूज करा है, क्या केमिकल कंपोजिशन है,
Hmm.
उसके हिसाब से हम मटेरियल को सेग्रीगेट करते हैं। तो आई थिंक 66 जो बता रहे हैं, आई थिंक 66 कोई रेशियो होगा जो उसके अंदर केमिकल जो मेजर कंपोनेंट यूज करते हैं उसका।
Hmm. Hmm.
अच्छा सर, सिमिलर सर जो मैं पीपी है, पीपी के बारे में मैंने थोड़ा सा निकाला है सर। इसको सर मोस्टली जो कॉमन जो थर्मोप्लास्टिक पॉलीमर होते हैं सर, आई थिंक दिस इज अ मोस्टली वाइडली यूज होता है ना ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री में सर। एंड
Okay.
एंड जो पीपी होता है स्ट्रॉन्गर देन पी, इज स्टेबल फ्लेक्सिबल होता है सर, एंड इट विल नॉट क्रैक अंडर द
Yes.
रिपीटेड स्ट्रेस सर।
Hmm.
एंड सर जो प्रॉपर्टी होती है पीपी की सर, ये लाइट वेट होता है, केमिकली रेजिस्टेंट होता है, ड्यूरेबल होता है, एंड कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव होता है। इट इज आल्सो नोन फटी रेजिस्टर्स एंड एबिलिटी होता है इम्पैक्ट को पॉलीमर। एंड एक होता है ईपीपी जो
Oh,
कि
what is mirror housing? Mirror housing. Previous slide.
आई थिंक मिरर हाउसिंग वो होगा, आई थिंक जो जो मिरर लगाते हैं ना, उसके बैक में जो भी जो उसका कवरिंग
जो
होता है,
प्लास्टिक का होता है ना मिरर के सामने,
हाँ,
उसको
मिरर के
बोलते
साथ
हैं
जो
मिरर।
प्लास्टिक पार्ट होता है बैकिंग वाला, तो आई थिंक वो दिस इज कॉल्ड मिरर हाउसिंग।
Okay.
देखा होगा ना, जब मिरर मिरर होता है गाड़ी लगा साइड में, तो उसके पीछे जो बैक में होता है, उसके अंदर जो मिरर
Yes, yes,
होता है, तो
yes.
दिस इज कॉल्ड मिरर हाउसिंग। एंड दो अभी ना इनकी मैंने डिफाइन करूंगा, मैं डाल दूंगा ग्रुप में, बट ये पीपी के ही वो टाइप्स है। ईपीपी हो गया एक्सपेंडेड पॉलीप्रोपिलेन, ठीक है। एंड एक होता है पॉलीप्रोपिलेन कोपोलीमर। अब एवीएस के बारे में बताता हूँ। एवीएस क्या होता है सर? एवीएस इज
क्या
Your
हुआ
voice
जयंत?
is not audible.
हेलो, आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या?
नहीं, अभी आया।
ओके। जो एवीएस होता है, जो एवीएस जो मटेरियल है, वो अ, जो रिवर्स्ड ऑफ फ्लेक्सिबल ग्लॉसी एंड हाई प्रोसेसेबल एंड इम्पैक्ट रेजिस्टेंट होता है। एंड जो उसकी रेंज ऑफ थिकनेस होती है वो 200 माइक्रोन से 5 तक होती है। मतलब इसको हम यूज कर सकते हैं इतने की कोई पार्ट बना रहा हो तो 200 माइक्रोन से लेके 5 थिकनेस, मैक्सिमम 5 थिकनेस तक, और वाइडली यूज होता है। एंड इसकी एवीएस की होती है ना, लो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट होती है। एवीएस जो एवीएस है, जो मोस्टली यूज करते हैं हम, गेज प्रोटोटाइप, हेड गियर, लगेज एंड चाइल्ड, जो चिल्ड्रंस टॉय होते हैं ना, उसके लिए हम एवीएस का यूज करते हैं। अब आते हैं हम पीएमए में। तो पॉली मैथिलेन एंड मैथो एक्रिलेट, ये इसका नाम है, जो हम मोस्टली जो लाइट वेट और जो ग्लासी होते हैं, मतलब मोस्टली मिरर के लिए यूज किया जाता है, मिरर उसके लिए। तो वी कैन यूज द पीएमएम में, जो मतलब पीएमएम जो यूज करते हैं मोस्टली जो ग्लासी मिरर होते हैं, उसके लिए हम इस पीएमएम को यूज करते हैं।
ओके
अब आते हैं पीई, पॉलीएथिलीन। ठीक है, ये
सर एक क्वेश्चन है,
यस बताइए।
पीएमई कहाँ गाड़ी पे कहाँ पे यूज होता है?
ग्लासेस के लिए, ग्लास होते हैं ना उसके, गाड़ियों के लिए वहाँ यूज करते हैं, जो प्रोसेसिंग में।
ओके 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 कंटिन्यू।
ओके ओके, एक बार आप इसको मतलब कर लेना, मैं इसको ग्रुप में डाल दूंगा। देन उसके बाद इसको मैं एक बार, अभी मैंने प्रॉपर नहीं बनाई, तब क्लियर करूंगा, देन उसके बाद मैं इसको आपको शेयर करता हूँ। एंड अब आते हैं पी पॉलीएथिलीन। ये भी मोस्टली कॉमन एलिमेंट है जो और हमको इन अर्थ पे मिलता है मोस्टली ये। एंड इसकी जो बाय बहुत सारी वेराइटी हैं। हियर द कॉमन पॉलीएथिलीन थे, एक होता है लो डेंसिटी पॉलीएथिलीन, एलडीपी। एंड उसका जो मोस्टली यूज होता है हमारे प्लास्टिक बैग में हो गया, ठीक है, एंड फूड कंटेनर में हो गया, डिस्पोजल में हो गया। देन सेकंड होता है इसी का, ये सेकंड वाला, मीडियम डेंसिटी पॉलीएथिलीन, एमडीटीटी। इसके लिए मोस्टली हम जो यूज करते हैं गैस पाइपिंग में, एंड श्रिंकेज फिल्म में, कैरी बैग्स में, एंड स्क्रू क्लोजर एंड अदर्स। अब इसी इसमें जो पॉलीएथिलीन में एक थर्ड आता है हाई डेंसिटी पॉलीमर, मतलब मोस्टली इसमें तीन तरह के टाइप्स हैं, एक लो हो गया, एक मीडियम हो गया, हाई हो गया। जो हाई है, इसका जो जो यूज करते हैं, जो हाई जो प्लास्टिक बोतल्स होती हैं, पाइपिंग होता है, वाटर बोतल होती है, उसके लिए हम इसका यूज करते हैं। और अब आ गया पॉलीकार्बोनेट।
वॉइस नहीं आ रहा है जॉइंट।
इसमें ना लिखा हुआ बहुत है यार, मेरे को थोड़ा इसको सॉर्ट आउट करना पड़ेगा, कि अभी मैंने प्रॉपर को रीड आउट नहीं किया ना, तो
No
थोड़ा
issue,
है।
Jayant. See, a presentation should be short, okay? इससे क्या होगा, आप सिर्फ पॉइंट्स लिखे हो कि सिर्फ वर्ड्स रहा फिर भी चलेगा।
नहीं सर,
ओके
सर मैंने ना
उसके
बनाई
पीछे
थी, तो मैं प्रॉपर मैंने अभी इसको किया नहीं था।
नो इशू नो इशू नो इशू anyhow you have covered so many point, okay, you have covered so many point, okay.
मैं इसको सर एक बार प्रॉपर बनाऊंगा, देन उसके बाद मैं करता हूँ, जो मैं इनिशियली बनाई थी कि कंपनी से आने के बाद मैंने डिजाइन किया था सर।
No issue good, okay. Anyhow you have covered so many points, okay, the glass fiber and all, also the component, the image of all parts with materials. Okay, so I think good presentation. Okay, Subhajit, Chinmay, please go through the presentation. Please create your own presentation if you want. So it will be good if you are creating your own. उससे क्या होगा? You will get some time to do some study, some research. Automatically, you will get the reasons of why this material we are using in this portion. Okay, so please try
यस
to create the presentation by your own. If you want to share, maybe next session you can share your screen, no issue. Okay, any other doubt? It's 10 p.m. Any other doubt?
No, sir.
No. Okay, so let's finish this topic of material, okay, so that we can proceed further, okay. I think after material presentation and the graining presentation, you have to finish the feasibility presentation, okay, for the new part, door panel. Okay, I think Raja has already started that presentation. Others, please finish the material and graining presentation, then we will start the feasibility. Once you are done with, once you complete your feasibility presentation, then we will start with 3D again. Clear? I think our one point is remaining from the foam project. Yes, Spheres topic. We will cover that one, okay? One point is remaining. Okay, Ashok, Ganesh, Biruda, Chinmay, Subhajit, Jain, Sachin, Raja, Prashant, Shweta.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Yes, sir.
okay. Shall we stop now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
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 sir.
yes.
Okay, then. Thank you so much. See you in next session. Bye. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Good night.
all. Bye.
Yes.
Good night.